Hello, welcome to another video about editing with DaVinci Resolve. In this video, we're going to look at how to organize all your files. Hello, welcome to iansstudio. I'm Ian Butterfield, and welcome to this next video in my series on DaVinci Resolve. In this video, we're going to look at being organized. It's so important when you start doing video editing to start off with good practices. The problem with video editing, unlike other things that you might do on a computer, is you have so many assets you have to deal with. You've got video files, you might have photographs, graphics, PowerPoints even. You'll have audio files, maybe music, maybe voiceovers, special effects. You might have supporting documents, things which tell you what order the files need to be placed in the video. And all that sort of thing very, very quickly gets out of hand. So the answer to this is start off with some good practices, organize your files, have a set file structure. Let's move over to the computer and I'll show you how I do it. I've got my video disk over here, and underneath there I have got a top level folder called video, and all my video editing files live in that area. And you can see that under video I've got a number of projects here. Ignore the top two for the time being, but I've got folders for when I'm auditioning for acting jobs, client videos. I've got videos from my academy, ones where I'm editing stuff which my dad shot, for the drama group, for Lightroom, my Lightroom channel, my this studio channel, other videos, and the one down here for St Cuthbert's, which is the church I'm working with on video editing. So if I go into there, you'll see for each service that I've been involved with, and I've got the other ones are archived away at the moment, but I've got from number 14 through to 22 on here. Each of the services are listed, and I have a naming convention for them, and I know that everything I need to do with that service is going to be under that folder. So what does that folder look like? Well, underneath any one of those there is a common structure, and this structure I keep for all my video projects. You can see if I go over to my photographic channel here and I'm doing something on, well, say YouTube Hates Me, you can see exactly the same structure there. Let me go back to the St Cuthbert's one, and that structure means that I know exactly where my files are kept. So if somebody sends me a PowerPoint for a service, I stick it in the PowerPoints. So let me just sort of run through these. Project files only gets used if I'm archiving the project away and I want to put the actual project files somewhere. I'll explain about that in a later video. Source video I use for any video that I have recorded, and underneath there I have, as you can see on this side, different categories, so that I might have different inputs for recorded stuff. My Panasonic camera, which I'm actually recording with at the moment, my iPhone, different cameras I could be using, OBS capture if I'm capturing the output from OBS, which is where this video is on there. So different kind of locations on there. Other video is where I put video from other people, or if I've pre-recorded something which isn't a direct source video for this, but it's an output from perhaps another video. In this case, my title's video. Photos, any photos to do with a particular project. Graphics. Lightroom images for photographers out there. If I'm doing Lightroom tutorials, I want to keep those away from general photos, because general photos tend to be low-res JPEGs that I'm going to drop in, whereas Lightroom images are ones I'm going to open up in Lightroom as part of a tutorial. So if that's something that you're doing there. ProShow I use for slideshows. PowerPoint, if I've got PowerPoint slides coming in, that's where I will put them. Audio I divide into 3 areas: music, special effects and voiceovers. Again, by doing that per project, it's easy for me to find anything that I need rather than having to scan through a huge list of files on there. XML doesn't apply, that's for when I'm migrating projects. Supporting materials, so that might be if I've got notes on a tutorial video I'm running, or for the church stuff, it might be orders of service go in there. Thumbnails is where I will put graphics, so you can see on this one, I change the view, you can see the thumbnail for this graphic that I use on YouTube is me in a state of shock on there. So again, filed separately. Other artwork, that would be if I was producing, for example, a DVD cover, I would file it in there. If I'm creating an ISO, and then finally the final output. Now, the important thing to think about with this is the chances are you will not need this full structure that I've got. But I would recommend you work out your own structure for your own videos. And this is where I have my template folder. These are all the ones I've decided that I need. So if I'm creating a brand new project, the first thing I will do is I will come to that, I'll right click on there and say copy. And for example, if this was one for St Cuthbert's, I might say then paste. So I've got a copy of my template structure, then F2 to edit that, and let's see, St Cuthbert's 099, and this will be training videos. So you can see I've now got a standard project folder structure ready for me to start bringing in all the assets that I want to use in the particular video edit. So I can pull in my video files, I can pull in my PowerPoint files and things like that. In terms of if you're doing a job for a client, or in this case, in one case, the church, as those files become available during the week, as they're sent to me, I'm just dropping them into the appropriate folder so that everything is in the right place, ready to start doing the edit. So thanks for watching this video. In the next video, I'm going to start looking at DaVinci itself and how we set that up. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button. If you want to see the rest of this series, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss them. On the screen at the end will be the playlist with all the DaVinci Resolve videos in it, and there will be a link to the next video in the series once it's published. So until the next video, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep making great photos and keep making great videos. Bye for now.